So for this lesson, we're going to learn about what homophones are. Now, homophones sounds like it's a Czech word, but once you get to understand what it means, you'll get the concept very quickly, okay? So homophones are words that sound the same, but they have different meanings. So let's take a look right here. For example, if there is a pear that is good to eat, that means we're referring to a fruit. If I use a pair of gloves because I have two hands, that is referring to two things, a pair of shoes, a pair of gloves, right? So pay attention to see how the following homophones are spelled. So they can be spelled, the two words can be spelled differently, they can mean different things, but they sound the same. For example, week and week. Do you notice how they sound the same? There are 7 days in a week with two E's, and she has been sick and is still weak, as in when you're not feeling well or you're not feeling strong, right? The other week stands for the days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Tale and tale. I love the fairy tale Cinderella. So fairy tale means like a fantasy story. But the other tale means a tail for an animal. For example, the fox has a bushy tail. Hole and hole both sound the same, but one refers to a hole on the ground, the golf ball went into the hole, or I ate the whole pizza. When we learned about that chapter with holes, parts of a hole, that's what this one is referring to with the W. Hour and hour. There are 60 minutes in an hour, which refers to time. The next one is our class is going to the museum, as in we. 4 and 4. What do you want for lunch? Or I see 4 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 apples. 8 and the number 8. I can't believe I ate the whole thing. The other sentence shows the number. There are 8 cars in the parking lot. See and see. Do you see the teacher? As in sight with your eyes, one of the 5 senses. The other one, it means the ocean. The ship travels on the sea. They both sound exactly the same. Let's do 1 or 2 more. Flour and flour. I use flour to make cookies. That's what you use for baking. The other one is a plant. I put the flower in the vase. Now this one is 3 words, 2, 2, and 2. Do you notice how 2, 2, and 2 they all sound the same, but they're spelled very differently. For example, the baby has 2 new teeth. That refers to the number. I have too much homework. Or astronauts went to the moon. That's when it refers to you going to a specific place, right? So what you're going to do now independently is you're going to drag the correct meaning for the given homophone. So you have 2 homophones here. Here's dear and dear. They both sound the same, but they mean very different things. So here are the definition. One says loved one. That's a meaning. The other one says animals with antlers. So you need to drag the meaning to the correct place. Dear and dear. There's 2 different meanings for that. Okay, that you're going to do about 10 of these, and that will be your assignment for today for homophones.